Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Not Lwiay podcast. This is going to be a very completely different way that we're doing it because this is part one of two for this video. And
Yeah.
and what are we talking about? I should probably. And what are we talking about, Sean?
Well, let me go to our special presentation. Dun dun dun.
Godzilla!
Godzilla! Bum bum bum.
Hooray! Then now that is epic. That's actually cool.
Yeah, don't judge on the other pictures though. I did the best I could.
All right. All right. So this is, since we're going to split this into two parts,
Mhm.
but there is more. We have a Kong video, we have the American and Monsterverse video,
Yeah.
and then another one that we're just calling the odd ones out, which is
Yes.
Shin Godzilla and the anime. If there's any,
Plus, also there's some extra stuff that we're gonna include some of the original movies that some of the monsters appeared in,
yes,
such as Mothra or Rodan.
yes. All right, so we're gonna start with the Showa era, right?
Yes. Like I
Since
said, don't judge these pictures.
I'm not judging, I'm looking. You. Let's start talking.
All right. So, are you ready for the one that started it all?
Yes.
All right, we are talking about the very first Godzilla.
Yeah, released in 1954. I
Also, the release dates are the only information that I had time to put.
hmm, I haven't watched this movie. It's on HBO Max. I could just watch it. I just
All of the, we should probably mention that all of these Showa movies are on HBO Max.
yeah. So
Yes.
are the Monster versus I think American are in there.
I don't think the 1998 one is.
But we're starting with the original.
The OG.
It was like big in Japan when it
Very big.
released because I think it was after like the bombing of
It actually, the interesting thing about this movie is how all the other ones are kind of just like cheesy monster movies.
mhm.
This is like an allegory on the atomic bombing at the end of World War
Yeah,
II.
I'm gonna mess up the names. I don't know. I'm not gonna say it. But if Sean
Yeah.
knows how to say it, he could say it.
Hiroshima and Nagasaki.
I was trying to say Hiroshima, but I was like, my mouth was like, no.
Yes.
And by the way, it wasn't called Godzilla. It was called Godzilla in the American version.
Yes.
It's called
In the
Gojira.
Gojira. Also, the American version added the King of All Monsters subtitle
Yes.
and included extra scenes with a character named I forgot his name.
But yeah.
But yeah, it
All
was in
right.
English.
Was it an English dub?
It was a dub, but they
All
added
right.
extra scenes with another actor.
All right.
All right. So, moving on to our next movie,
Godzilla.
Godzilla Raids Again.
Released in 1955, a year after.
Yes, literally.
Of course, I haven't watched this one,
I haven't either. I haven't started to watch movies until we get.
but
Yeah.
in Godzilla, the first one, Godzilla dies in that one. So this
He
is
gets.
he
Yeah,
gets
he gets disintegrated.
yeah. So this one is a completely different Godzilla than the
Yes.
original Big G. So this is completely different. Who is this? This one right here, right next to Godzilla. Not the
Which one?
people.
Not the
The
pre.
giant
Oh,
turtle.
this is actually our very first other character. This is
Wow.
Anguirus.
Looks like a big turtle.
He is actually a dinosaur.
Bro, the way it looks like a man on a suit. Of course, the Showa
That
era,
it was.
the whole entire Showa era is just in suits. A few
Yes.
characters don't have suits, like Mothra. Is
Yeah.
Rodan, like, doesn't have suit?
No, Rodan, I'm pretty sure is a guy in a suit when it's standing up. We'll
Hmm.
see that later.
Yes.
But this is our first ever villain. in Godzilla. He has the ability to turn into a ball and can usually shoot the spikes out of his back.
So yeah, this is the first villain, and that means Godzilla is a hero in the second
Mm,
one. Well,
not really. He's still technically a bad guy.
yeah, but essence of a hero is still in there. Essence of a hero is growing.
Also Anguirus dies. He gets murdered by Godzilla's atomic breath.
I wonder.
But he eventually comes back in sequels. Don't worry.
All right. Ooh,
All
ow.
right. Moving on to our next film.
King Kong versus Godzilla.
Yes, Big
I
Monkey.
versus Big Lizard. If you guys don't
Yes.
know, Wednesday the 31st, we get Godzilla versus Kong, and I'm super excited for that.
Yes.
Because look, this started that whole rivalry with Kong and
Wait a
Godzilla.
minute. The way
Isn't
you said that.
rivalry?
Yes.
Which,
And
which,
yes,
this is the only film they ever did, and now there's a new one, which is, I'm not saying it's a sequel, it's more like a reboot.
it is. Let's go a little more depth into Godzilla's opponent this movie.
King Kong, Big Monkey.
Look at that. That's just beautiful. It definitely does not just look like a guy in a suit.
No, weren't all the wait? I'll talk about this in the Kong video, but I'll just bring it up for this. I think all of the Kongs before this were like stop motion.
They were like puppets and all that.
Yeah, I
But to
might
be fair,
go. I might go more in depth on the Kong video, which will come out
yes.
after.
Yes. Also, I don't think that this image is from a movie. I think this is from the other Toho movie, but I digress.
Kind of does look like the one from the movie.
Yeah.
All right.
Anyway, let's move on to our next film.
Mothra versus Godzilla. I didn't even say the date on the last one, but this is released in 1964.
It was 1962.
Nintendo 64.
Yes.
I'm kidding. I don't think
This
this
was.
Oh,
You go ahead.
You can actually see the actual title like on the thing. Godzilla
Yeah.
against Mothra.
Yeah.
And yeah, this is Godzilla right here, and this is Mothra, the big moth.
Yes.
And aren't these two right here on the like very corner, like the people who communicate to Mothra, right?
Those are the ones who are like Mothra's handlers. Also, coincidentally, this is the first movie to have the many alternate titles in the U.S., which was released as Godzilla versus The Thing.
The Thing.
The Thing, yes, not like the John Carpenter version.
That's a good movie. I haven't watched it, but that's a good movie. I watched the kill count. Shout out to Dead Meat.
Let's go a little bit more in depth into our creature,
Mothra.
Mothra. Also, Godzilla's in the picture. I just now realized that.
Godzilla, it looks like he's looking towards us like, what the frick, dude?
Yes.
Can we get some alone time, please?
I probably should have got pictures of the larva, but this is adult Mothra. Because it's a she. She hatches out from an egg at the beginning of the movie, turns into some larva.
Yeah.
Also, she dies.
That also happens in King of the Monsters, though.
She dies, but then the larva become new Mothra.
Yeah. Bro, I'm just staring at that Godzilla like, frick, dude, privacy,
Yeah.
man.
Alright, so the next movie is actually one I've seen before.
Okay.
This is a big one.
Yes, the first appearance of not Rodan, Ghidorah.
Ghidorah, Godzilla's mortal enemy.
And I'm guessing the larva is Mothra.
The larva is Mothra, yes.
Which one's the one behind it? Oh,
That's Rodan.
no, the one with the big wingspan.
Oh, I think that's supposed to be Ghidorah.
Oh, I thought it was like a Mothra.
No, I think it's just supposed to be Ghidorah. I don't think Rodan's in this poster. Actually, yeah, is at the top.
Now this introduces two characters, right?
Yes, technically Rodan had a movie released in like the 1957, but this is his first appearance in the Godzilla verse.
Mm-hmm.
Also, another interesting thing. This is Godzilla's first appearance as a hero.
Hooray! He's a hero now. We must give
Yes.
him a Medal of Honor. This may seem very off topic
Yeah.
because it is very off topic, but I watched
Yeah.
Man of Steel in the way they're like, how they know how humans would react to if there was an alien among them,
Yeah.
and if this alien just there's more of them just coming out of space and attacking
Yeah.
us. We may need that alien that is living with us to help us.
Yes.
And then it sets up Batman versus Superman, which
Mhm.
I'm going to shout out another channel. New Rockstars talked about it, and the whole premise of the whole movie is fear of the newcomer, which is Superman.
Yes.
And I don't know if this actually counts as that, but I just wanted to bring that up. I might
Mm.
I might do that for my Snyder Cut review if I
Yeah.
get a chance to do that.
10 million likes and we'll do another retrospective on that.
Don't get your hopes up.
Yeah, no. Let's go into death of the new creatures. Bam.
That is Rodan.
This is Rodan.
Jesus Christ, what the frick is wrong with his hands?
He is a bird dinosaur.
But what bird dinosaur looks like that dinosaur?
I don't know, but it's
I
supposed to be a bird dinosaur.
yes, I'll put that in the description what Rodan is.
Yes, a bird dinosaur.
All right, you can continue. I gotta do a bathroom break.
Okay, I'll just wait on you in here. No, because this next one's gonna need a lot of commentary for this next creature. Actually, yeah, I'll continue. So the basic plot of this movie is that Ghidorah comes down to hunt a space princess, and Ghidorah is comes down as a meteor, and it's like an egg, but it hatches, and then Rodan appears from a volcano to fight Godzilla, and they have an epic fight. But then they get stopped when they're playing some rock volleyball. Look it up by Mothra, who basically says they have to team up and fight this big creature we now know as Ghidorah. Also, this is technically the first plot that deals with aliens, so that's fun. Oh yeah, also in Rodin's film, he reintroduced a bug creatures that will be revisited later when we talk about the Millennium series. Okay, welcome back.
Had a little mishap with Laura.
Oh boy.
All right, well, I'm back.
All right, let's move on to a big boy. Bam,
Ghidorah.
Ghidorah.
This big boy.
He appears in the most films out of all other characters
And
besides Godzilla.
he gets redeemed in King of the Monsters too. He's a good character in that.
He appear a lot. He appears in movies like this next one,
Invasion of the Astro Monster.
released 1 year later in 1965.
Yes.
This is the first film to actually have human villains. Actually, I mean just aliens.
I hope you heard that.
Yes.
My wallet is gone.
So I wouldn't be nice and give you $10 extra.
You took my wallet.
Hold on. Pretend I'm giving you money, okay?
Bloopers.
You stole
yeah.
my wallet.
I wouldn't be nice and give you $40. I wouldn't be nice and give you $2.
Laura. No. Get out.
Can I hear? Can I say hi to my cousin?
Okay, we'll say hi. Plus, I'm recording.
Never mind.
This is the second time you just busted in. Just like.
This is a sign.
I'm sorry about that. I didn't. Jesus. She was about to say hi to you, and I was like, I'm recording. She's like, oh.
Yeah.
All right. Well, if I ruined something, if you were talking, I'm sorry.
No.
She freaking just ransacked my wallet. At
Wow.
least she gave me at least she gave me the money back. Because I need that money. All right. Well, where did we leave off before Laura rudely interrupted?
Oh yeah. This was the first movie that actually had the alien villain subplot.
Don't they control Godzilla?
They control Godzilla and Rodan. Mothra is not in this movie.
I think didn't she die in the
But
last one?
No, but it's not really explained. Actually, it's explained in the next one.
Ah.
But this is still just Rodan, Godzilla, and Ghidorah again. So there really isn't any new creatures.
Okay. Well.
But this is really well known because it's the first appearance is of aliens.
Ah.
Also,
Okay.
the Godzilla victory dance.
All right. Next one.
Next movie.
Ebirh, Horror of the Deep.
Yes. This explains where Mothra was.
Ah.
She was on an island. In this
Right.
movie, we are introduced to a big lobster.
When they started running out of ideas, just put a big lobster in there.
Also, not a lot of people know this, but this was originally supposed to be a King Kong film.
Oh. Like.
And there are many similarities to King Kong that are in this movie that wouldn't make any sense with Godzilla.
Makes sense. So it'd be like a King Kong with Mothra, right?
Yeah. Actually, they just added Mothra for so they can make more money.
I wonder why.
Because she doesn't even appear until the last 10 minutes of the movie.
Ah. They just put in the poster, people thinking she's gonna be in the last 10 minutes.
Yes.
I waited this long to be here. At least isn't like Marvel level where you had to wait until the post credit.
Yeah.
All right, next. Oh.
This is the big lobster.
That's
Ebirh.
an ugly lobster.
This is the big lobster, and he is controlled by humans.
Humans.
Also, there's a giant condor in this movie.
Condor.
It's a giant condor that Godzilla fights that just randomly happens and it's never explained.
All right.
Anyway,
Now,
next.
Son of.
Oh boy, this movie. This movie.
I seen this before.
Oh boy.
I see like a new character, another new character, and something all the way over there, and like this section in the back.
They don't even have the main villain in the poster. Did you notice that?
Yeah, I see that.
Actually, no. At the very bottom. At the very bottom, I can see.
Hmm.
Hmm.
This like not good? It
This was not.
of course it's not
No.
good.
This was not good. Let me show you why it was not good.
That man,
This thing.
this thing with
This
this ugly.
thing.
The new one that they did for I'm guessing the M. I don't know how to say that word.
Heisei.
Um,
Yeah.
was it Heisei?
Yeah, it's Heisei.
Okay, that one was cute.
This thing right here was considered the downfall of the franchise for a while.
Look at that ugly. I bet a lot of people.
This.
I bet a lot
This
of
is
people
God.
just.
Yeah. This is Godzilla's son.
Ooh, he doesn't look like the big man himself.
Yeah.
Even the big man look weird.
Yeah. Yeah, this thing is just ugly. Kill it with fire.
Kill it with fire. Shoot machine guns at it. Throw an atomic nuke as well. Just make sure this thing never exists.
Yes.
Destroy it. Reduce it to atoms.
Yes.
Alright, what's our next one?
Our next thing is
It's bugs.
is is a praying mantis called the Kamakiris.
Huh. Look,
These
look
are
at it.
basically like the henchmen of the movie.
For the big
'Cause-
bad.
Not the big bad. The big bad we get to next.
Wow.
Actually, even the big bad doesn't even appear until like the last 20 minutes of the movie.
That thing looked kind of scary.
These are the things that are dealt with for the most of the movie.
You can
This
see
giant-
the background.
I think this background is actually from Destroy All Monsters.
Ah.
But I don't know.
Alright. Let's
Next.
see the big boy.
The big boy. This is the big spider.
Oh, I'm backing. Oh.
This is the big spider.
Ooh.
His name is Kumanga.
Do they kill it with fire?
Yes.
Yes.
In the end, they actually at the end of the film, Godzilla and his son go into hibernation after he murders this thing with his atomic breath.
Even better.
Yes.
Make sure that thing is dead.
Yes. But he appears in the next movie.
What?
Yes.
Impossible. You should have been dead. Oh,
Yes.
that looks so creepy.
Anyway,
Alright.
speaking of next movie, this is considered one of the best out of the franchise. Destroy All Monsters.
All monsters. That'll be the thumbnail for this video.
It includes basically every single creature except the lobster dinner.
No, yeah, because
But even that thing is there.
ugh.
Yeah. Also, Anguirus is alive again. That's fun.
They had to throw everything in the can, so they do this.
Yeah. And Mothra is somehow a larva again.
Okay.
Alright, let's introduce the creatures that were introduced in this film.
Doo-doo. What the frick? Is that a big snake?
This is a big sea dragon called
Oh.
Manda.
Manda?
Yes.
Are you
It's
sure?
it's originally from a film called Arrowgun.
Ah.
Where it was like the big bad creature.
It
And I think
doesn't-
here it's attacking Shanghai.
It's hard to tell.
Also-
Since it looks like a set.
Yeah. Also, this movie also has to deal with the aliens taking over the monsters again.
Ah. Doesn't Godzilla
But this time-
doesn't Godzilla like reign victorious after this?
Yes, Ghidorah is also the main villain again, but this time they actually kill Ghidorah.
Hooray!
Except he appears in one of the later movies.
All right, let's see the other contestants.
Other second contestant.
What the frick is that?
This is Varen.
It looks like a squirrel.
I think that's exactly what it's supposed to be, but it appeared in its own self-titled movie back in like 1960.
What in the world?
Yeah,
That is ugly.
yeah. You ready for
Next.
next?
Yes. What the frick is that? Is that a sad Tyrannosaurus Rex?
This is Gorosaurus.
Man, why do you look so sad?
He originally appeared in King Kong Escapes.
A King Kong movie?
Yes. But he's basically just a T-Rex that only appears for 10 seconds in this movie.
Does he die?
No,
Get wrecked.
the only one who dies is King Ghidorah.
Mm.
And this is ready for our final contestant.
Let's see. Is that... Who's that?
This is Baragon.
Ah.
He originally appeared in a film called Frankenstein Conquers the World.
What?
Yes, it was they bought the rights to Frankenstein and made him a kaiju, and then this is what he fought.
Ah.
Yeah.
Remember that dude, that smile though. It's just creepy.
I think this is the redesign from GMK.
Ah. Next.
Anyway, next movie.
All monsters attack.
This
All
is
monsters.
considered the worst film of the entire franchise.
I already see one of the problems.
Yes. But basically, it
It's
is
that
just...
spider again, and the lobster.
Yeah, I was about to say, this entire film, for the most part, is just stock footage from the fights of the last movies.
Ah.
But there's also a plot with the kid who's trying to overcome bullies, and Godzilla's son is bad. Also, it's not even real. It's a dream.
I wonder why.
Anyway, unfortunately, introduced a new character, so we have to go through that.
Let's see. Hey, that's that cool guy.
This is Gabara.
He's like,
He
I'm
can't even fight Godzilla, so he just bullies his son.
Wouldn't that make Godzilla even angrier?
No, he doesn't care. If you've seen the Son of Godzilla, he doesn't care about his son.
You ugly abomination.
Yes.
I don't know how you freaking came to this world. You didn't even have a mother.
I don't know, it hatched out of an egg.
Wouldn't they be his brother?
Also, I think we may have to put this in one video because we only have like 5 movies left.
Okay. Wasn't this the end of the Showa?
No, we're not done yet.
Okay.
We're going on to the 70s now.
Hooray.
It's when it's time to get weird.
Uh-oh. What the frick is that?
This is Godzilla vs. Hedoraah. Released in the US as Godzilla vs. the Smog Monster.
It makes sense.
This movie was basically only made for pollution awareness.
Ah.
That's why the main villain is just a bunch of pollution who came to life. Actually, it's an alien, but still.
The premise is there.
Yeah. And now we're gonna talk about that villain.
It's ugly.
It's a giant pollution monster.
Wouldn't it be sucking the gas out of the cars to grow?
I think that is just taking the entire cars.
It's like, delicious car.
Yes.
Tasty. He's like, guys.
Also,
wait.
this is only one of his forms. There's also a flying form.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Do you have a picture of it?
Unfortunately, no.
Ah. All right.
Anyway.
Next one.
Next film.
Gigan.
Versus Gigan.
This is the person you want back.
Yes, this is the one I want back the most. Also, Anguirus and Ghidorah are in this movie.
Okay.
This is the movie, actually, where Godzilla talks to Anguirus with the subtitle boxes.
Ah.
And also, Godzilla bleeds. That's fun.
He's like, tell me something. Do you bleed?
Also, aliens. Aliens again, but this time the aliens are cockroaches.
Hmm?
They're cockroaches. They're controlling Gigan and Ghidorah.
Hmm.
And they're trying to take over a Godzilla theme park attraction to destroy the world.
What?
I told you these 70s movies get weird.
Okay.
And now let's talk about our main villain.
Oh my god, he's very chubby.
Yes, he's supposed to be a space parakeet.
Oh.
But as you can see, he has hook hands and a saw belly.
More like a destroyer kid.
Yes.
Bro, look at his feet.
Also he accidentally decapitates himself with his own saw, like a dummy.
He doesn't know how to use it. Decapitate.
Yes.
Well, that's weird.
Yep. Also, he has wings.
Yes, does he use them?
No. Next movie.
Godzilla versus Megalodon. That's what I said.
Yes.
That was wrong.
Yes, it was.
Megalodon.
So,
what if
as
they
you
did
can
do
see,
that?
Gigan is back. He's alive somehow.
Is that Jet Jaguar?
Oh yeah, it's Jet Jaguar.
Man, that's my man.
If you didn't know, this movie was originally written by a kid who sent in the idea for Jet Jaguar, and they were gonna make a movie out of it. But then they did. Then they ran out of time, and so they just decided to add Godzilla into it.
They're like, what the frick?
Yeah.
All right, let's see.
Let's see, Jet Jaguar.
He's shorter than I thought.
It's a guy. Definitely not a guy in a suit. Nope, not at all.
Mm-mm. No way. Isn't there
But yeah,
a new person
this
as well?
this is there's also the main villain, Megalon. Also, we should talk about Jet Jaguar for a bit, though. He is the creation of a scientist
Mm-hmm.
to be a friend to the universe.
Oh.
Anyway, who cares? Main villain.
What the frick?
This is Megalon.
Not
He-
Megalodon.
Yes, he is actually the god of a subterranean race of human beings.
Hmm.
And he has drill hands.
What the frick? And they spin. Spin.
I think he's supposed to be a tick.
Ah.
Or something. Like maybe a beetle.
I can see that. Well, next one.
Let's get on to which is considered another really good one. It introduces another really big character.
Okay.
Bam.
My favorite character of all time. Mechagodzilla.
Mechagodzilla.
Let's see how he does in the new movie.
Alright, so the basic gist is aliens again. But this time the aliens are from the Planet of the Apes.
What?
Yeah.
Did they bought the rights for that?
No, but they just had a bunch of people in monkey suits.
Ah.
Like in Planet of the Apes.
The reboot series is like really good.
Also, Anguirus is in this movie for about the first 20 minutes.
Mm.
But then he gets his jaw ripped off.
Ew.
There's a bunch of blood, and it's awesome.
And what is this rating for? Like rated PG?
Yes, it's rated PG.
And there's blood?
Yes.
They kind of can get away with that since it's not really a human.
Yeah, plus it's the 70s.
Yeah.
So let's get on to why many people don't like this movie before we get on to why people do like this movie.
Okay. Oh my god.
This thing.
What is that? Is that a
This
furry?
This is King Caesar.
That don't look like any King Caesar. That looks like King of the Furries.
This is he's basically not introduced until like the last 10 minutes of the film again, and he only wakes up after like a 20-minute musical number after they sing his song.
Like, I'm awake.
Yes.
He just wake up and Godzilla's like, who the frick is that? And Mechagodzilla's
Yes.
like, I do not know.
Yes. Now let's get into why people actually like this movie.
The
Bam.
man himself,
Yeah.
the Mecha of the Zilla.
Mechagodzilla.
Oh, you can see the creases on the suit.
Yes.
This guy is very famous.
Yes. So famous he's gonna be in the new movie.
Yeah. Didn't this guy use like a suit to look like Godzilla?
Yes, he uses like a, but then Anguirus figures out it's not him, then he breaks his jaw, and all that happens.
He's
He
like,
tries to impersonate Godzilla.
he's like, you're suspicious. And he's like, shut up, I'll break your jaw. And he's like, you're not Godzilla. Breaks jaw. I told you.
Also like a Gigan, he just kills himself by decapitating himself with lasers.
Again.
Yes, it is very underwhelming.
Alright, now this.
Next, and the last of the Showa era.
Hooray! And then I guess this finishes this episode.
Terror of Mechagodzilla.
Ooh. Spicy.
So, this is considered to be not as good as Godzilla vs. Mechagodzilla.
I can
But
see that with the red dragon.
Yeah, we'll get to him. We'll get to him soon enough.
Alright.
But anyway, the aliens are back this time, but this time they're not from the planet of the apes.
They're from the planet of the Earth. I don't know. I don't know. I didn't watch this movie either.
I don't know. Actually, that's one of the few that I own as a part of the collection that I have. Now
Alright,
let's talk about Mr. Red Dragon.
Oh, he's not even red.
No, it was a lie. This is Titanosaurus.
Rex.
No, it's just Titanosaurus.
They're like, we need a new name for this creature. T-Rex. What does the T stand for? Tyrannosaurus. Oh, good. We want that. Okay.
Yes. Also, this guy is dumb. He doesn't even get defeated by Godzilla. He gets defeated by the humans. Because his weakness is sound.
Oh, what is this? Venom? But not cool?
Yeah. So let's go over something else.
Mechagodzilla.
Mechagodzilla 2.
Ooh.
This is a different one.
Didn't the first one get destroyed?
The first one got destroyed, so they had to rebuild it.
Yes.
So they made this.
Oh, I can see why Odin makes wants to make this. Another freaking shot. Oh my god.
What?
There's this YouTuber who makes like props. And
Yeah.
he's like working on a Mechagodzilla suit.
Uh-huh.
And his channel name is Odin Makes. I'll put the links to the people I talked about in the description. It's only 3 people I talked about.
Yes.
But this boy, he's perfect.
This
But
boy
he
is
can be
different.
better.
He's different because he actually gets decapitated again, but this time they made him better, so where he actually survives and he doesn't die immediately.
They're like, oh no, we must fix our problem. What our problem is, he can get decapitated. Okay, then don't put the important stuff inside of the head, you idiots.
Yes.
All right, I think does that finish our Showa era?
That finishes the Showa era.
Well, this ends part 1 of 2, and tomorrow, whenever we record part 2,
Yeah.
we will do the
Heisei and Millennium era.
Yeah, so thank you guys for watching. This will be posted on spring break because I
Yes.
don't want to make videos on spring break because I want to spend my spring break. So this will end this video, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.
Bye.